Alright boys, this video is going to be going over how I booked 103 sales calls in, how long was that? 12 days. 103 sales calls in 12 days, which is fucking crazy. I don't know anyone else booking this amount of sales calls using cold email. So without further ado, let me kind of just get into it. So as you can see here, 103 calls in 12 days. Yeah, which is fucking crazy. Like 11 events booked that day, 7, 2, 6, 11. Yeah, we are printing with cold email. And just to show you kind of the results, here we go, 196 opportunities, 2.3% reply rate, and 14,000 emails sent, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So this campaign absolutely prints cash. It prints cash, and the reason it does is because, not necessarily because I'm good at cold email, but I just know what I'm doing. All right, so if I was to replicate this again, like if you want to replicate this, whatever I done, I'm basically going to show you exactly how to do that in this video. So it is pretty simple. Let me just kind of go make a new campaign. Let's go. Now, obviously the first thing is getting the leads. Now, the reason my campaign performed so well was, first of all, because we have good deliverability. Second of all, is because we scraped untapped leads. And third of all, is because we had really good copy. All right, and a good offer. So with those three things combined, it makes it, unstoppable, or makes it impossible not to get good results with cold email, right? So the way I got my leads, I'm not going to show you exactly how I got my leads, because if I did, I wouldn't be getting good results and I wouldn't make as much money. So I'm going to be selfish there. Obviously, I'm only teaching that to my coaching clients, to my consultation clients, on how to scrape those untapped leads. But just to give you a bit of a sneak peek, what I would do if I were you is just find where no one else is scraping, right? So if there's a platform like Facebook or School or something like that, where no one else is scraping, if you can find out a way to scrape those platforms, you're golden, right? You're gonna make a lot of money with cold email. So I don't want to give away too much, but if you really do want the method, shoot me a WhatsApp. I'll leave my WhatsApp number down below. Shoot me a WhatsApp. Also, a bit of a disclaimer: we are doing free cold email build-outs, meaning we will build your whole cold email system for free. You just pay for the software expenses. So if you want that done, also shoot me a WhatsApp. And if you want us to run your cold email for you on a pay on performance basis, shoot me a WhatsApp also. Shoot me a DM on WhatsApp and I will get back to you and let you know the details. But yes, insane offers right there. So let me just get into showing you a bit more value. So in terms of the scripts, what I like to do for all of my scripts, and kind of why these scripts work so well, is because they're not like copy and paste scripts, right? So what I like to do, obviously, is add in some spin tags here in the subject line, but I just like to keep it really simple as the subject line, right? So hi, hey, hello, first name, something for you, first name, gift for first name, for first name. All right, obviously this just sparks curiosity, so that's good. All right. Now, what we're gonna do here in the first sentence is we're gonna keep some of the spin tags. So obviously spin tags is pretty important in cold email. I think that's done correctly. Yeah. So hi, hello, and hey, first name. Found or saw you were in X school community, so thought it was relevant to reach out. All right. Now, this is really good because it adds in like that line of personality, sort of personality technically, and because you're basically saying that you saw them in a school group. And as you probably know, it's pretty hard to script emails from school groups. So if we can, all right, I'm not saying you have to do school, but there's a lot of other platforms out there that work really well for this also. So saw you were in, X and X, so thought it was worth reaching out, or thought it was relevant to reach out. let's just say we can build you build, or we can build you a predictable system that books you calls every day on a pay per call basis. Open to learning more, and then obviously the signature. And then here the PS line is really important. So what I do for the PS line is PS, we just booked X company 29 sales calls last month, whatever that is, right? Now obviously this is only a script off the top of my head, so it's not going to be amazing, but I would use something like this. Obviously change up a few words, add in more spin tags, get rid of spam words, but it's not bad, you know, as a template. And do not copy and paste this because it probably won't work if you do. So next step is, in the follow-up, basically I just say hi, first name, wondering if you got a chance to look over this yet, something like that, right? I don't overcomplicate this. I'm basically just using it to bump it to the top of the inbox. Oh yeah, okay. In the schedule, basically, yeah, self-explanatory there, but in the options you need to obviously add all your email accounts, and you get your email accounts from Frostmailer. You just go to the website. So this is where you get your email accounts, and obviously you need these to run cold email. So go to Frostmailer, buy your email accounts, and then they will actually put it into instantly for you. So you're not gonna have to do anything there, right? You just basically select all your email accounts, click these two options, delivery optimization, click those on, and then the max daily limit, you know, click it to however many email accounts you have or whatever the sending capacity is. And then in more options, I like to put 21 minutes and then 5 or 4 random additional times. And then you basically just click launch. Now obviously I'd spend a bit more time on this, but the main thing to note here is that you need to be prioritizing getting in untapped leads, right? Everything else is easy. If you can get those untapped leads, you will make a lot of money with cold email. So if you have any questions, if you want me to help you out with cold email, shoot me a DM. I'm going to leave my WhatsApp below in the description. Shoot me a DM on WhatsApp and I will get back to you on that. But hope you found this valuable, and yeah, chat to you soon.